Hi Libra, this is going to be your end of October energy check-in. It's good for the sun, rising moon, or Venus sign of Libra. It is a general reading. It might not resonate with all of you, but I do hope to hit it for as many of you as possible. Check your rising moon or Venus sign on my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot, if this doesn't resonate for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Libra Nation. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. We have to jump right into it here. I can't say any more about this channel or the website. I have to get into this message. Libra, what's going down? Because I have changed the Tower and the Phoenix. Wow. Something really big is about to shift for you. I had a feeling this tower was going to come soon. I feel as though you guys need to shed the old and allow for the new to come in. This could have to do with relationship, career, or just a spiritual shift or awakening for you. I'm really excited about what will happen in November for you based on what the end of October looks like. What came out of the Awakened Soul Oracle deck was for you was change, rescue. It came out in reverse, and dream about your dreams. I do notice that guidance is also at the bottom of the deck as well, so you might need some guidance. When change comes out, I love it in this deck. He's looking right at this snake. He's very happy to be connecting to this animal and to himself. And notice the snake is shedding its skin. When this card comes out, it's about a shift. The Tower is also about the shift. And then out of the ashes, the Phoenix will rise. Change is about movement, realignment, a disruption, which brings a metamorphosis and a transformation. Your guides want you to keep in mind that change is inevitable and it will come whether you want to accept it or not. Change can be scary, it can be hard, and sometimes it can even be heartbreaking. I get the feeling this could be good for you guys, though, whatever this is about. When you're able to accept that change is the only constant in the universe, it really is. Change is one of the only things that you can count on in the universe. It'll help you deal with it a little bit better. The only thing you have true control over is how you act and react, and your actions that define who you are. One of my favorite sayings about change is shit happens. So shit happens. So shift happens. You know, when shit happens, a shift happens. This card's asking you to look at the events that are happening to and around you in a new way. The more you resist the change, the harder it'll be to move forward. And often the further behind you can become if you don't allow for it. Other people grow and reach new goals while you're stuck in the past and willing to change to move forward if you don't allow for the change. So take some time to contemplate this card. Is the change you're experiencing an inner change or an external change? Is it a small change or something more drastic? I think it might be drastic with the Tower and Phoenix. Not all change needs to be life changing. Even the small shifts can kind of illuminate something. So don't feel stuck. Don't defy what is. Allow the change to happen with grace. And just ask yourself, how can I shift my perspective? Rescue is an interesting card. I don't know if this is your energy or maybe someone around you. This rescue is about needing help and assistance. It's a vulnerability. So this change is bringing a vulnerability for you the end of October. Don't be a martyr. Don't hide your pain. Looking to others to save you all the time might also be an issue. You may also be experiencing a little bit of a rescue complex. So try to strike a balance between those ideas. Ask yourself, how can I be more comfortable with receiving help and know that it's safe to ask for help? If you if you've had the rescue arrive in a reading ever, you're being asked to assess the areas of your life where you could benefit from some outside assistance. Admitting that you require help or owning it and being brave enough to ask and accept help are a big part of like a spiritual journey as well. So know that accepting help and receiving aid can be a spiritual act and there's no shame in it. Alternatively, you may be being asked by this energy to lend a helping hand to someone else. Sometimes this is obvious, but other times we need to tune into our intuition and feel if there is a place we can help. It's never bad to ask those around you if they're okay. It may be a catalyst that they need to shine their light on their own pain. So this is again about a vulnerability and a help and an assistance. But make sure that you're not always looking for others to rescue you, this may be a sign that a change is necessary. And you might feel like you've gotten into a situation where you have to make a change because there's no more hiding a pain. You maybe are not able to rescue someone else at the time either. So keep that in mind. I think that this has to do with something that's about something really deep for you. Dreams is about creation and illumination and inspiration. And it's also about dream interpretation. Now is the time to tap into your intuition daily and to practice and stretch maybe some of those psychic abilities that you have, connecting back to your inner guidance system. Dreams are very abstract. They require a lot of care and nurturing if you want a dream to come true. And they also need a lot of belief in self for practical actions to manifest. So we have these dreams, but you have to really believe in yourself and practically manifest it into the 3D. So it's kind of a reminder to work with all aspects of manifestation to truly align yourself with your dreams. I like what it says here in the book. It says to truly align yourself with your dreams, you have to do the mundane work that supports your vision and believe in yourself. You might require some assistance. And I think in the last reading I did for you guys, you were feeling a little stuck in the mundane and you needed to surrender to wonder and awe. Here's your reminder again. You have to believe in yourself and find people around you that support your vision. And if they don't, if you're the only one that believes in your dreams, find places, people, and experiences that inspire you and allow your imagination to soar. I think the end of October will be about focusing on your dreams and finding those around you that support it. You may feel as though you don't have a lot of support or you're afraid to ask for it. You're meant to daydream a little bit and remember to listen to your dreams and ask yourself, what dreams are important in your life? How can you create? Where do you find inspiration? Yeah, you may also need to ask for some guidance here. For some of you, this is about being a healer or a light worker. Um, you could find answers in tarot, but it's also good to turn within and to also get professional legal advice or counsel in some way as well. You may need to ask for guidance. You may just be somewhat afraid to do that. What's come out of the Animal Oracle deck for you is Phoenix, Scorpion, and Horse. Now, for some of you, I get the feeling that you're the Phoenix in a situation, but you have an energy around you that's counterintuitive, or it's not as supportive, or you're trying to make a major change, but you're having a hard time moving forward because the Phoenix does suggest change. This is kind of death. Out of the ashes, the Phoenix will rise. You have to burn off the old and let the new come in so that you can soar. The Phoenix is a mythical creature, so sometimes we don't always believe in it. We don't believe in it in ourselves. Others might doubt it as well. Don't doubt your ability to transform, Libra. You may struggle with that because Scorpion is here and rescue was in reverse, because the Scorpion is a passionate but competitive energy, and it can also tend towards isolation. Some of you might have been isolating yourselves a little bit. That may or may not be counterintuitive to the change that you want to make. This could also be an energy around you. To bring the Scorpion into balance, you need to focus on honesty and forgiveness, because the Scorpion is very passionate and very determined. Their career is also very important to them as well. This could be a career thing. And a Scorpion personality has select few friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat can kind of fester and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation that left them feeling burned. The Scorpion card, when it comes out, usually suggests it's time to clean out your old feelings so that everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When it's in balance, it's wild and free and fierce, but when it's out of balance, it's jealous, resentful, it's unresolved. So if anything is holding you back, it could be this between yourself and others, or just within yourself, Libra. This could also be someone around you that's making it difficult for you to transform. So that will be something that needs to be looked at the end of October, keeping that in mind. Horse tells me some of you are a little exhausted or feeling a little drained and weak. The horse is about freedom and momentum and expansive energy. The horse represents probably the most masterful form of earth energy in this whole deck. It provides us with momentum because it's reliable and supportive, and that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain is. And a horse personality is fully awakened and fully alive, and it cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through a daily practice. So, physical stamina might be an issue, starting and stopping might be an issue. It's right here for you to bring it into balance, focus on a good routine and your own personal strength. Because when he's in balance, this horse can achieve anything and it never gives up. When it's out of balance, it runs away and feels weak. So somebody might not be able to match your momentum. Maybe there's something they can't let go. Maybe what's keeping you from really changing is just being afraid to ask for help, or always wanting to be rescued, or having a rescue complex. That might be getting in the way of this change in this dream. Okay, so put down the old energy or leave behind the energy of a person who's burned and scorned. You don't have to run away from something. You just have to set up a good routine for yourself. Stamina is going to be the thing. There's no reason. I mean, this is why I read tarot. This isn't set in stone. You can be fiery and fierce and be very focused and vigilant. And you can also pick up good momentum. Just maybe slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Maybe it's not a sprint, maybe it's a marathon. Okay, because the horse is also about a legacy and leaving something behind. So if you're feeling like running away or feeling stuck, it might be just because you're afraid to ask for help, or you just have to leave behind this energy that's keeping you from change and keeping you from fulfilling these dreams. They might trigger you with anger as well. So try to disconnect or have maybe a productive conversation if you know who that person is in your energy. In regards to love, I'm going to do a Celtic cross to you for you. You can apply it to any part of your life: love, career, spirituality, health. Um, Let go of control issues. This came out for Sagittarius when I did their reading too. It comes out for a lot of us. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So, this doesn't necessarily have to be about romantic love, it can be about a business partnership or a friendship. You can't control the outcome. You can only control yourself. Allow for change. In order for change to happen, you might need some guidance and help. You're going to need to listen to your intuition. You're going to have to let go of control a little bit. Your guides also want you to know that you are lovable and you deserve love. Some of you are allowing insecurities or codependency or a belief that you're not lovable to interfere with your life. Your guides are here to tell you you are lovable. And what you want to pursue starts within you. Just let go of the control issue. Heart to heart conversations are going to be a thing at the end of October as well, especially because we're in Mercury retrograde. I just put a post out on this channel in the community section the other day about how when Mercury retrogrades, that's a planet of movement and communication. Have as many face-to-face conversations as you feel comfortable having. It depends on the person and the situation. When you're face-to-face, everybody can pick up on body language and nuances. That helps with communication. If you're communicating via the written word, text, email, an app like that, make sure you put everything on read receipt. Make sure that your messages are being heard. Honestly discuss your feelings with people. Not your thoughts, not what you want, your feelings. Honestly discuss your feelings. That's what a heart to heart conversation is. Remembering that you're lovable and you deserve to chase your own heart and your own dreams first, and let go of those control issues. That'll make a lot of your relationships and communications easier. It's important to put your own heart first sometimes too. Not your selfish wants and needs, but your own heart first. You're going to have to let go of something. And if something makes you feel like you want to run away and be weak, you might miss your opportunity for change. Ask for help if you need to. Focus on your dreams. I see you focusing on your dreams this month, or the end of this month, Libra. The Tower is the catalyst for everything, with this Ace of Wands at the center of it all. This Ace of Wands has been following you people around for months. And I think I did say in the last reading I did for you, not the love message, or maybe it was, I felt like a tower was coming for you. I think the tower did come out in your last message. I think this is about something new for you. The challenge is roping in the chaos. The challenge is allowing for the change and getting excited about it while dealing with a little bit of chaos. This might involve some cleanup. It could be a situation where you're not meant to start the cycle at this time. Maybe some of you are dodging a bullet. Maybe some of you are realizing that there's not enough growth potential in a certain situation at the moment, and you have to accept that sudden awakening, allowing for the tower to come and fall in the most positive way possible, where it allows for a real sudden shift. This could all just be hitting you suddenly. This is about a new beginning for you with this Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands has been making its rounds. It came out for Sag. I think it came out for Cancer, maybe. A lot of people are trying to start something new, but timing might be an issue for you. Maybe it's just an emerging idea. Clean up any distractions and clean up any chaos, because if you're distracted, there could be some delays that are getting in the way. You may just lack direction, and it may be really catching you off guard. But I do see that with the Phoenix, the Tower, and change and dream, something big is really about to happen for you. I think maybe the only thing holding you back is some resentment and fear. Yeah, that holds a lot of us back. Or it might be holding something back with someone else. You might really need to see that for what it is. Yeah, letting the tower fall, hitting the eject button and seeing something and letting it go and letting it blow. Or something may happen that delays something. It may just be part of the plan and part of the change. Let's see what else comes out. Spirit, show me Libra, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus of Libra. What drives Libra? What's getting them out of bed every day? The Ten of Cups in reverse. So something may be going down with a soul tribe or your family. You may be suddenly realizing that in order to make this new dream come true, you're going to have to focus on fixing some of the emotional connections around you. There might be a lack of emotional stability. This might be hitting you very suddenly. The Ten of Cups in reverse usually speaks to family. There's a bit of a disconnection. Maybe some relationships are struggling. Have a heart-to-heart conversation and see where you align in value. What else is driving them? The Fool. My goodness, we've got the Tower and the Fool. Some of you are getting out of trying to break free of a situation, maybe a marriage, a long-term relationship, maybe leaving a job where there was a lot of emotions. 10 years, 10 months maybe. I have Aries here, Scorpio here. I can see that what's driving you is you may want to be trying to get away from a situation where you feel like you just don't align in value and you really want to start something new. Okay, interesting. Having a beginner's mindset, feeling like some of you are just not ready for commitment in a situation yet. You're brand new on the scene. Maybe you have left something and you're moving towards something else. That's interesting. Never know what I'm going to get with my Libras. What happened in the past? What happened in the past that's affecting the present moment? The Sun in reverse, Leo here. There was some pessimism, a lack of clarity. The Sun went down on something. King of Wands. This could have had to do with a Leo or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. Four of Cups. Okay, this also, if you could be the King of Wands too, Libra. I think that you were really passionate about a relationship or a project or something. You really wanted to take the lead. You saw a lot of growth potential. It really excited you. You saw a lot of consistency, and you may still. But you might be operating under a false impression, or there was some pessimism for a while, and you just kind of sat on that dream or this relationship or this venture. The King of Wands is full mastery of passion and growth. Maybe you just sat on this for a while, or this was a person or a situation that you could not get off your mind. The King of Wands is a great card, but as far as relationships goes, it's not the King of Cups. Maybe this person didn't want to commit, or you weren't ready to commit. If it was like an entrepreneurial thing or a business thing, you wanted to take the lead, or you saw a lot of growth potential in this person or this situation, but it wasn't, maybe someone had a really strong inner child or something like that with the Sun in reverse here with the Fool. And it just was kind of stagnant, or you've emotionally reevaluated it for a very long time. And now you're like, I have to just let this happen. Okay. Or accept things the way they are. Okay, what are your guides telling you all the time, the end of October? The Hangman. This came out for you like a week or so ago. You need to see a situation for what it really is. There will be somewhat of a pause. You need to surrender and let go and see something from a different point of view. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, or maybe you've got that in your chart. You need to just allow for your heart and your mind and your soul to come into alignment. This might take some time for you to do. You have to surrender and let go. That's the let go of the control issue part. See something for what it really is. Allow for a pause. What else will Libra be thinking about all the time? Eight of Swords in reverse. And if you do that, if you see something for what it really is and you just surrender and let go, a new point of view definitely needs to be taken at the end of October. This will free you from this negative thought cycle, and it will allow you to be open to a new perspective. Both cards are about that. The Eight of Swords in reverse is releasing negative thoughts, facing your inner critic head on, facing the things that you believe that are true about yourself that hold you back. Those things that you face about yourself that are self-limiting, first of all, decide whether or not they're true or it's just something you tell yourself. And if they are true, think about how you can change them. Let's see it from a new point of view and get out of your head about it. Okay. What actions will they be taking? What's coming in for Libra? What's coming in for Libra? The Eight of Wands, well, there will be fast-paced change, rapid movement. This is messages, this is travel, this is coming into alignment, this is many arrows being shot. I think what the Tower and the Eight of Wands are about is a fast-paced change. This could be about communication and action. So some action will be taken, which I like. Things will really speed up in November. Really speed up. I think some of you are seeing something for what it really is and divesting in a situation. This Tower is the catalyst to it all, or it's the challenge. Okay, so the challenge is dealing with chaos, allowing for a sudden change and shift, cleaning up any mess, recovering from this. And that will allow for the movement. The Tower isn't always a bad thing. It can be good. I think it's allowing you to get out of a situation where there was just a misalignment in value and start something new all on your own as the Fool. Either that or you're dealing with a person that didn't want that and you realize it. You see it. How will Libra see themselves? How will they see themselves? The Two of Wands in reverse. Interesting. This has come out for a lot of people. It came out in your love message a few days ago. Again, here it is again. You see yourself focused more on personal goals. You're going in for internal alignment. You're divesting in something, or you're just not. Here's that rescue part and the horse part. So for some of you, you're afraid you can't do it, or you're afraid you can't make a change. You might feel as though there's not enough mutual attraction between yourself and another person or a situation at this time. But the Two of Wands in reverse is about lacking a plan because it feels a little chaotic. It's going to start to move quickly in November. So use this time to make a plan, and just being afraid of the unknown. Ask yourself what your personal goals are, what your dreams are. Do you need help? Can you accept the change? And what information do you need before you can move forward? Don't avoid a decision. Yeah. Maybe you're just getting the lay of the land here with the Fool. What are hidden factors? What's happening in the environment? The Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm seeing an ace, a two, and a three, but I'm seeing all this communication and movement. So either you or someone around you, or like you feel like the universe is resisting you, or you're resisting the universe and your own soul and your own plan. You might decide to make a change and go in a totally new direction suddenly, kind of renegade style. But there are some delays, okay, with the environment. If this is at a distance from you, again, more with lacking a plan, not having enough foresight. You and another person may just decide to divest in one another, and that hits you suddenly and you quickly move on to something else. When the Three of Wands comes in reverse, the advice is don't hold on to the past. Examine whether or not you're hanging on to something from the past. If you're lacking confidence, ask yourself why. This might just be emerging. Someone lacks foresight. Someone feels the need to play it small. If you are at a distance from a person or a situation, this might be an issue. Yeah. You might be sending out arrows without enough information just yet. Just let go of the past. The Tower is so disruptive here. These cards could be worse. They're actually pretty good, even in the reverse. What will Libra be feeling the end of October? The Page of Cups. You will be opening up to something emotionally. You're going to definitely dip your toe in the water and explore something from the heart. Relationship, career, even a new spiritual path. This is a creative opportunity. You intuitively will feel drawn to it. You're curious about the possibilities. Some of you are hopeful you will hear from someone in some way, or you're wanting to open up. It's a little vulnerable and shy, but it's invested in the upright. That's nice. What is the final outcome for Libra at the end of October? Seven of Swords. This is nuts. This just came out for Sagittarius. I know a lot of you are here on this channel because you have both Sagittarius and Libra in your chart, as I do. So it doesn't surprise me to see these synchronicities. So someone might be being a little slick with you, or you're being slick with them. A situation will call for some adaptability and flexibility, and for you to think on your feet and possibly be strategic. Someone may be that way with you. The Seven of Swords can indicate a bit of an insecurity, which causes someone to feel like they have to lie or be dishonest. It can even be a betrayal or feeling the need to be strategic to get away with something. Let's get another card on the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords about? The Moon. Okay, this absolutely needs to be addressed because I have the Sun in reverse and the Moon in the upright. Some of you just aren't really sure about the path you're going on. Some of you are just sort of striking out on your own and even being very quiet about it to make your own luck. Make sure you don't lie to yourself, kid yourself, or cheat yourself. Your intuition will be heightened. The future is kind of uncertain for you moving out of October and into November. There may be a vagueness, there may be an instability, an insecurity. Watch out for feelings of, I see the moon here on both of these cards. Watch for illusion. Watch out for blind love. Watch for actions that are strategic. Some of you may need to do something in the moonlight and keep something under wraps, but there's something that you don't see coming. Someone may be being very elusive with you. I did not expect that. I want to know just a little bit more. Well, Spirit, what's your advice? Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling insecure or nervous about something, you need to talk about it with someone else. I've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I see somewhat of a divestment. For some of you, this is something that you really want to do. You may feel the need to be very strategic when you do it and do it under moonlight, or someone else is doing that with you. Watch out for financial instability. This represents the darker side of wealth as well. Knight of Wands in reverse. I think you might be dealing with a person who's not ready to commit to you, or you're not feeling stable and ready to commit. Watch for restlessness, being unfocused, overly rebellious, burnout. Watch out for passion projects. This might not be the month that a relationship or a job will gain stability. But the Wheel of Fortune is here in the upright. Luck is on your side. Your guides are saying, stay at the beginning of something. There may be some deception at play, or you may need to really keep something under wraps. Make sure you're really honest with yourself and allow for change and growth. Whatever's happening, I think you're meant to be divesting in one situation and moving towards another situation. This might be a person that's elusive with you, or this might be a situation where you feel the need to be somewhat elusive as well. I do have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is also your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine, or this could be a person that's somewhat detached. You may need to be somewhat detached. You could be moving towards something a little bit more honest and stable and truthful. And the Queen of Wands is here. Interesting. Fire energy. This could be a good entrepreneurial venture. This could be a good relationship. You definitely need to release the old. You will need to search your soul about it. Someone might be conflict avoided and angry. You may want to go back to that person. It might be out of a need for action and restlessness. I'm seeing more of a, if this is a business venture, it could just be there's a lot of stuff, a lot of kinks that need to be worked out before you could move forward. Because I see a possible good business partnership here for you or friendship. But if it's a relationship, I'm not seeing a lot of love. I'm seeing some detachment and independence. This needs to be released. Search your soul about it. Fight through the change. Either try one more time or walk away. Someone is a little unfocused, not ready for a serious commitment, not very grounded, can't stick up for it. Yeah, I think that you are trying to move towards something new. I think you need more information and I think you need a better plan. Don't be foolish or reckless, but make sure you do have a clean slate. There's something that you really do need to see from a different point of view that will let you allow for this change to happen, because it's taking you towards a place that will bring transformation. Just address any feelings of feeling weak or not up to the challenge and let go of any anger that you're hanging on to from the past that will hold you back. Or this could be a person around you that just won't come and rescue, or that you can't rescue anymore. If you're feeling like you're not up for a challenge, but you really want this change to happen, it's okay to ask for help because it is about your dream. Let go of the control issues and open up about it emotionally. That will all help. Wow, this was an interesting reading. I did not know where it was going to go. It didn't go where I thought it would go. So address any insecurities. If there's something that you need to keep under wraps, there might be a reason. If someone is eluding or evading you, there may be movement in November, but it might be somewhat of a mystery, or you need to keep your plans and dreams a bit of a mystery for others as well, because you don't have much of a plan yet and it's brand new. And you're either divesting from something or there's just not stability yet. You have to have the beginning before you have the end. Luck is on your side. Play out the right cycle and focus on the right things for the right reasons, and your destiny will take you in a good place. Yeah, they're pulling back. They're saying, we're done. Interesting. Okay, Libra, that's your reading for the end of the month. I hope it resonates with you, and I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.